Good afternoon and welcome to the December 2019 layout update. First, I would like to say sorry that I haven't posted any updates in a while. The holidays have always been a little crazy for me, so honestly I haven't gotten that much done on the layout. The second thing you probably noticed is that instead of a running shot like my previous videos, we are looking at an exploded MP15. We're looking at an exploded MP15 because while I was trying to do a running shot that involved this locomotive, it stopped working. Again. The issue, and I've had this issue before, is that the drive pieces like to come apart. They're very tiny, if you're not familiar with the insides of these locomotives, are very tiny little plastic nubs, there they are, that fit into slots in the flywheels here, and for some reason on mine, they like to randomly, I think the front wheels like to randomly pop out. So I have this apart again, and I'm going to see if I can get it running. See you guys in a little bit. Quick update, I've discovered the issue. The one on the bottom, as you can see, that, I don't know what you'd call that, a cleat, a grommet, where it locks into the flywheel, has scooted down the drive shaft a little bit, which would explain why it won't seat properly. So I'm going to see if I can fix that, and maybe, hopefully won't have to take this thing apart again. Bye. The MP15 is running again, and it leads a small string of hoppers from the steel mill in Conshohocken back towards the Belmont Yard. Entering the other side of the Flat Rock Tunnel is mixed freight, which is one of the things I was working on, is getting locomotives speed matched. Also, as you may notice, we have an RS3 in the middle. That is actually not speed matched at all. That's an old Atlas Cato custom paint job, and I actually demotored that locomotive. It's heavy enough that you need two locomotives to add it to a consist and still have the consist climb this grade in the back over here, but I think that makes for a pretty nice setup, and as I get more of my locomotives DCC fitted, I think that it'll make for some really nice running. So, going over a little bit else of what I've done, like I said in the intro, the holidays, this is a hobby, the holidays are really busy for me, so I didn't get a whole lot done on the layout. Got some more detail work done on the road here, including doing a little bit of this shoulder here. What I've used for the shoulder are Woodland Scenic's coal load mine tailings, and a little bit of light gray ballast, and some gravel mix, the manufacturer of which I can't remember, and a little bit of dirt, which I harvested from the vacant lot next door a couple months ago. Overall, I think it makes for a really nice kind of around the edge of the parking lot effect, where years of gravel and broken up tarmac have been sort of shoved to the edge. I want to add a little bit more greenery in this area here between the edge of the right-of-way and the siding and the parking lot. I think that would end up looking really nice. I don't remember if the roads were installed in my last update. I kind of don't think they were, so I've used smooth it to mixed results. Honestly, I'm not super happy with the way this road, that looks pretty bad, and resurfacing that road will probably be a project for a later time. I'm pretty happy with the way this road down to the, sorry, I'm getting shadows here, down to the loading zone for the factory. I'm pretty happy with how that all has worked out. As for that, just a little more scenery over here. Give you an idea of what that track is sort of for. Oh, one big update which I'll make a separate video about. I know I recommended the XL Systems decoders, but I'm going to have to rescind that recommendation. Technically they still work fine, but in trying to speed match and consist locomotives, I've discovered that they don't seem to support advanced consisting. And more frustratingly, it doesn't appear that you can adjust the CE values on them at all, which makes speed matching impossible. So I'm going to have to go ahead and say, until I get that figured out, they are a don't buy. Don't buy that product unless, you're never going to need to consist the locomotive that you put it in. On a different note, I made a purchase, a Christmas present to myself, which is GP7 number 607. It was relatively cheap on eBay, and they don't come around that often, so I think I paid about $45 for it, and I'm pretty happy with that. Next plan is to pop a decoder in both of those GP7s and get them back on the road. They long-term will probably be married to that funny demotorized RS3. But as for what I'm going to be doing in the next month or two, I'm probably going to take a little break from doing scenery here. I want to get some trees in this area, but I really want to get the yard done. I just want to be done with buying and laying track. So I'm probably going to shift my focus there, which goes to something I didn't say. I actually recently got a new job. I start next week, so not only is it going to be a fun longer-term career for me, but it also will give me more money to spend on both my lovely girlfriend, who will appreciate it, and the layout. So thank you for watching this short update. I think that's about all I have to say for today. Okay, bye for now. I hope everybody has a happy new year.